What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Michael Hunter. Michael Hunter states that AJ doesn't know the laws of fighting. He says to go out there and try to box a pure boxer was not the best move for him, Michael Hunter says. He fully expected former opponent Alexander Usyk to complete a commanding victory over Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua must learn the laws of fighting after losing his world titles to Alexander Usyk, says Michael Hunter, who rebuilt his career after the defeat of the Ukrainian, or by the Ukrainian. Britain's heavyweight star has revealed that he could add an American-based trainer to his team after touring a number of gyms in the States following his unanimous decision defeat of Usyk. Hunter suffered a points loss to Usyk in 2017, which remains the only blemish on his record, and he has expected the pound-for-pound star to take Joshua's titles. He said, "It went exactly as I said it was going to go. Anthony Joshua did exactly what I said. The game plan that he came out with, the strategic game plan, or his trainers, I wouldn't put it all on him." He says to go out there and try to box a pure boxer was not the best move. I think he can improve in the next fight. He said it's funny because when he was doing his rounds, I was like, I wish I could just take a trip over right where I am right now. I wish I could be his trainer, said Michael Hunter. I just think that I would be able to teach him a lot of different things or show him a lot of different things because he's a fighter, obviously, but I feel like he doesn't really know the laws of fighting. He knows the rules, but I feel like he doesn't know how to apply the laws of fighting. A lot of these guys we can use. Andre Ward, for example, he is not the most talented person, but he's very strategic in what he does. We all know it's a learning curve for Anthony Joshua. He's continued to grow since the Olympics. He's getting better. I think he'll do well. It's a good opportunity to get his revenge. Those are the words of Michael Hunter. Listen, first of all, shouts out to Michael Hunter for making the prediction on both Anthony Joshua and Alexander Usyk and Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. He predicted both of those right, okay? And I know because I counterpunched him. And him saying he wishes that he could go over there and train him right then where those guys are coming up short, I can understand what he meant. Because Michael Hunter has been defeated once. He has one loss, one draw. Alexander Usyk, Alexander Povetkin with the draw. Okay. And you learn from certain fighters, you know, and one thing I know that eats away at Canelo Alvarez is the Floyd defeat, because he knew, like, hey, I can do so much better than that. I would love a crack at Floyd. The only problem is Floyd's older and Floyd's retired. He's gone. But with Michael Hunter, and he sees the things that Alexander did wrong. See the things that Anthony Joshua did wrong. He sees where he could tell him what to do, and we've know this. Anthony Joshua had too many people in his corner. Had too many people telling him it was brilliant, beautiful, do this and that, not that, and he really naturally, automatically did not know how to switch up because no one really told him what to do. Yeah, it's one thing gaining information, but then, like, you're not even, what is he going to do with what he's absorbed? They're not telling them anything. Like Ronnie Shields said, they have to tell, like, look, hey, you got to do out there, do this. Well, how do you do that? Well, move to your left. He's different. Move to your left, work the body, okay, and wait for the counter. You know, things like that. Specific things. They did not tell him that in the corner. So I can understand it was frustrating for someone like Michael Hunter that's been in that same situation, that's learned, like Canelo learned from Mayweather, he's learned from Alexander Usyk, like, hey, this is what I would love to do, and this is what you should do. Okay, he's going to do this. And then if you notice, though, they both did the same mistake. Michael Hunter knows because Michael Hunter did the same shit Michael Hunter tried to outbox a guy that was a better boxer than him, and Mike Hunter is a very good boxer. He just wasn't better than Alexander Usyk, and he knows that. If you look at those fights, if you look at the similarities, they were damn near the same. Alexander Usyk coming at Anthony Joshua, and then Alexander Usyk getting to Michael Hunter. It was a thing where Michael Hunter he was hit with good shots, but on top of that, he was fatigued from all the thinking and the feints and everything that Alexander Usyk did to frustrate him and to tire him out throughout that fight, including outboxing him. Okay, so, Michael Hunter saying that he wants to be his trainer and he can show him some things, that would be a good thing. And it lets you know how interesting that people are of helping Anthony Joshua improve, which is a good sign, because some fighters, or some people rather, are constantly trying to put Joshua down or bash Joshua instead of help him out in the situation where he needs help. Okay, so shout out to Michael Hunter again. That would be interesting for him to line up with Michael Hunter, since Michael Hunter has experience. And I think, to go a step farther, I think Michael Hunter should be in Anthony Joshua's camp, because he's been in there with him. He knows what to do in certain things. And he's right. Joshua doesn't know how to switch up, like, okay, this ain't working, so let me try this other thing. You know what I mean? Like even Wilder was like, okay, this shit ain't working for me. He's dropped me using this style. I'm going to go for what I know. Okay? And that's how you switch. You switch up. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Michael Hunter saying that he would like to train Anthony Joshua. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.